Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case, Elite Mode, Case 23, The Eye of the Storm. And speaking of storms, it is very close to us. Whoosh! Eesh. Who's that, Katarina? The storm is here, Commissioner Katarina. It's too late. We all have to leave, including you. No, Chief. Katarina is right. We can't leave. You have to stop Peggy Vasquez's murderer. It's the only way to stop the storm. That's an order, Commissioner Katarina. You're not staying here alone. No, not alone. I'll stay by Katarina's side until this case is solved. I know they'll find a way to stop the machine. So will I, Andrea. I'll stay as long as Katarina needs me. I believe in them. As if I will let you have all the fun, Katarina. I'm staying too. This machine is one of the greatest mechanical achievements I've ever seen. No one could make me leave. Oh, and I'm with you, Katarina. It's our choice to stay with Katarina, Chief, even if it means disobeying you. What did I do to deserve such a team of daredevils? I know you all want to help Commissioner Katarina, but I don't want any of you to get hurt. And as a team, we'll face this hurricane together. Right, Katarina? Where do you want to go next? The bunker? You want to go back to the bunker? Take another look at the machine? Alright, let's do this. How did you know I said bunker? Cows flying. Oh, and I gotta... This text appearing sound won't disappear. Here we go. Now it's better. Okay, let's investigate the bunker. I suggested a bunker because we will be away from the wind. At least we're safe in this bunker, Katarina. Hearing that machine gives me the creeps. You think that torn car could be interesting? And what are those broken pieces about? Everything seems to be destroyed around here. You also found an envelope. Wait a minute, the address to the President of the United States. Someone wrote a letter to the White House. Oh my gosh, who would want that? The senator's address is half erased. I hope you can retrieve with some dusting powder. At that time, Obama was still the president. If it's 2014 in the game. So before Trump. Oh? Revoked. Great job restoring that car, Katarina. And look, it belongs to Peggy's uncle, Andy. It's his Storm Chaser license. But the license was revoked. You're right, Andy must have been furious about this. Should we go talk to him? Well, we need to know what's this about. Alright, now the letter. Maybe it's Colonel. Oh no, it's not. It's Susanna. Susanna Towers wanted to write to the President of the United States? But what could she want to tell him? I'm afraid we really can't read the President's mail, Katarina. It wouldn't be proper. But you're right, we can ask Susanna about what she wrote. Let's go. Okay. Alright, now the broken pieces. Oh, a doll, and that looks like a hidden camera. Oh dear, this doll you restored is terrifying. My mother had the same one. It would stare at us when we were in the bathroom. But what is up with its eye? Do you think the doll's eye is actually a camera, Katarina? So that means someone has been recording everything that happened near the machine. You're right, Katarina. We have to send this doll to Hannah right away. She'll find out who was spying on the machine. Okay. $18 hours for that. Alright, first let's go to Indy. Oh, God, what a storm. It's not often I get such a cold. Andy, we know that your Stone Chaser license was revoked. Katarina thinks this might have something to do with Peggy. Maybe, maybe not. It was her fault. All her damn fault. She called them up, saying that my storm chasing methods were dangerous and reckless. That I was more interested in the adrenaline than the science. Adrenaline, wow. The guys at the Storm Chaser Association went ballistic on me. They revoked my license. I don't have the right to approach a storm anymore. It's a nightmare. Chasing storms is all I know, and my own flesh and blood. My little apprentice just backstabbed me without any remorse. Who the hell did she think she was? Oh, okay. Alright, let's go to Susanna. Commissioner Katarina, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to evacuate. It's not safe anymore. You might get killed. Now before you tell us what this letter you wrote to the president is all about. What's in there? I want to ask you for help. Such a hurricane, so soon after the damage of Hurricane Eves, there'll be nothing left. Have you seen the damages caused by Hurricane Eves? How many lives were destroyed? How many people were left to live in flooded ruins? No one came to our help. So I thought if I wrote to the president, maybe... maybe he will finally do something to help what will be left of the population of Chastown. Okay. Who planted the camera on this creepy doll? Let's get to the case. The camera inside that doll is a military bug, but the shock that smashed it stopped its signal. Military? So you mean... Oh yeah, this spying doll is Colonel Spengler's work. But the doll was next to the machine, so this means Spengler lied when he said he had no idea where the machine was. Ah, that's it. Enough of the Colonel's lies. Lives are at stake. Let's go, Katarina. We have to talk to him. Yeah. Like, clearly everybody is lying to us. Okay, let's go to Colonel. Ah, Commissioner Katarina. Have you found a machine yet? Can you put an end to this madness? Ah, Katarina has found the machine. And they also discovered that you knew where it was all along. We know about your bug. Of course you found it. This is not my day. If only I had some tea for this conversation. The machine my department created is a thing of beauty. It is invaluable, but the knowledge it brought came with a cost. Its devastating effects surprised everyone, me most of all. I thought we could control it, but when it proved impossible, I hid it in a bunker and placed it under surveillance. But the remote was stolen before Hurricane Eves. I've been searching for it ever since, but I can't just go and say to my spirits I've lost the control of our most powerful weapon. What tells us that you didn't steal it? Maybe you killed Peggy Pascal to protect your secret. Peggy was a nosy girl that tried to destroy a beautiful achievement in engineering. I have nothing to do with her death, but I'm relieved that she's out of the way. Gesundheit. Katarina, the wind is becoming unbearable. I'm almost falling over every time we're outside. The storm is upon us. I'm so scared, Katarina. I feel like we'll never find a remote in time, and yet there are so many people counting on us. Yes, you're right, I can't lose hope. I have to stay strong like you. What do you want to do next? Want to take a last look at Pegasus' van? You think the key to this case lies there? And we know she was knocked unconscious, so maybe it was next to the van since we found the keys to the van on the tower. Alright, Katarina, let's fight against the elements and close this case. Yes. Alright, let's investigate the van. Ooh, a smashed teapot. And we know she was knocked with a teapot of some sort. This must be the one. Alright, Katarina, I have to forget about the wind that is trying to bring us down. I'll hold on to that teapot while you look at it. But you're right, Roxy told us during the autopsy that Peggy was knocked out with a teapot. It must be this one. Maybe there's still something on it. And there's this box of weather instruments. Quick, let's see if there's something interesting in it. The storm is upon us. Okay. Let's examine the teapot first. Why is it not playing the sound when pick it up? Ah, here we go. You found blood on the teapot. It proves it's the one used to knock Peggy unconscious, Katarina. Let's see what more Jan can tell us about this blood sample. We're getting closer to the killer, Katarina. We can't let the storm stop us. It won't stop us. "18 hours. Now let's look through the weather instruments. And it's an iron wire. Great job finding that iron wire among those weather instruments, Katarina. The storm didn't even slow you down. It didn't. You think this wire might have been used by the killer to tie Peggy to the weather tower? This is huge. Let's get into the lab, Katarina. Okay. Let's first check out the blood. Let's get to it, Katarina, before the storm blows us all away. The blood sample you collected on the teapot was composed of the blood of 2 different persons. Part of the blood was your victim's, since the teapot was used to knock her unconscious. But there was another blood type in that sample, which means the killer must have cut themselves when handling that teapot. Which is how I can affirm, Katarina, that your killer is AB-. Okay. Alright, now the iron wire, was that used to tie her? The wind is making the windows of the lab start cracking, so let's not waste any time. The iron wire you found was the same one used to bind Peggy to the weather tower. Yippee! So the killer must have touched this wire, right? Exactly. I had a look at the end of the wire, and I found some DNA traces. Thing is, the DNA was badly damaged because of the rain, but I still managed to find out something about your killer. Katarina, I can affirm that the cure you're looking for is female. Okay. This is it, Katarina. We can finally arrest Peggy's killer. And hopefully stop the storm. This is our only chance, Katarina. Let's go. Yeah. Let's do this. Who did it? Lots of suspects who got close to being the killer, but the closest one is Veronica. Did you kill her and did you cause this storm? Veronica, stop this madness now. We know you control the storm. We know you have the remote. Never! Peggy tried to stop me and see what happened to her. Do you want to suffer the same fate, Commissioner Katarina? Why, Veronica? Why do you want to unleash a storm on Jazztown? My family created Jazztown, but nobody remembers that. Our ancestral home is in ruins and the city won't even help. I can't even leave. I can't sell my land. It's protected. This town my family built is now trapping me like a lion in a cage. When I found the machine, I knew it was my chance to finally turn things around. And that's how Hurricane Ives was born. Eves. What the? You created Hurricane Eves just to destroy your home so that you could get the house insurance money? Of course! That insurance is the only thing of value I have left. Thanks to Hurricane Eves, I could finally claim that money and escape Jazztown. But Peggy ruined everything. She claimed the hurricane could not have caused that much damage to my house, and the demand got denied. So that's why you created Hurricane Zelda, to fully demolish your house. Oh no, this time I want to destroy the entire town, turn it back into a swamp, just like the way my ancestor found it. We cannot let you do that. Give Commissioner Katarina the remote, Veronica. Never! Just try and... Whoosh. Windy, windy. No! The wind blew the remote from out of my hand. I got the remote, Katarina. I got the remote. Alright, turn it off. Don't you dare touch it! So if I turn it off, the storm will stop. No! It's gone! The storm is gone! You've done it, Katarina. Ah, you ruined everything! You should know that Commissioner Katarina always wins. Veronica, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. And anything you say it will be used against you in the court of law. Before we start, I'd like to once again express my gratitude to the Pacific Bay Police for stopping Hurricane Zelda before we could destroy the city. And more specifically, Commissioner Katarina's team for their arrest of Veronica Blade before it was too late. Even if it was too late for my flooded basement. We only did our duty, Judge. As for you, Veronica Blade, you tried to destroy Jazztown with a storm, not once, but twice. All that to destroy your house and get some money. And poor Peggy Pascal tried to stop you, and you killed her. What do you have to say for your defense? Nothing. I couldn't afford a lawyer, so I'm not saying anything. Suit yourself. Veronica Blade, for being the cause of Hurricanes Eves and Zelda, you are held responsible by the law for the death and destruction they brought. And for that, life sentence, right? I condemn you to life in prison. Court dismissed. I still can't believe everything that's happened, Katarina. It all sounds so crazy. A machine that can create hurricanes and a heiress using it to get insurance money by destroying half the city? Nobody will believe me when I tell them this story. But as always, you kept your cool and you got to the bottom of it all, Katarina. I just hope the weather clears out soon. I know the hurricane is gone, and that's the most important thing, but I miss hanging out in the sun, don't you? Well, yeah. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in additional investigation. So, thank you for watching. Don't leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!